If you're like me, you like a lot of your meals out of a crock pot. Ignore the mess in here, but I got a little bit of a hack for you. So if you like to cook on your crock pot, and turn it on warm, and eat on it throughout the day, but you've got a few people eating on it and the rations start getting low, but you still want to keep it on, sometimes the food can get scorched while it's in there. So I'm going to show you a neat little way you can lower the temperature beyond your settings on your crock pot, and that is with a variac. This is a variable transformer, and it allows you to lower the voltage. You can see what we're running at right now is it's right at 100 volts. The temperature in here is it's like right at 250 right there. So we're going to say 250 volts in there. And on the meter, we 1.8 amps, so 225 watts. So we're also able to reduce the amount of energy it's drawn if we can reduce the voltage down. So I've had this running before I started the video, and so I had it preheated. So I'm going to turn it up to what the normal voltage is, so then we can see the difference in the temperature like normal. All right, so here we go. I'm going to run it up. Let's just say 125, a little too much. All right, now we're at, there we go, 125. Now we are at 2.8 amps, which checks out. It's a 370 watt crock pot, so that's about right. Well, it's at 2.9 right now. I can see it from here. That's about right, 370 watts. All the way up, we're on high. Now it's 126, and the line voltage is somewhere around there. And it hasn't been, but just maybe a minute or so. And we're already up 270 degrees right there. I'm kind of curious what this will get to now. Once you get using it, you'll find an area where you can fine tune it. Especially if you have one like this, it's got a nice digital display. It's a lot easier than trying to find the same spot over here on the analog knob here. Well, that's warming up a little bit more. Back to these variacs. You can see the voltage come up just a little bit. I don't want to get too high with it. These things are really handy. A lot of people use them for coffee makers. Plug their coffee makers in so they can turn the voltage down and get the coffee roasted at the right temperature. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology. I'm not a coffee drinker. It tears my stomach up. I just can't drink it. I like it, but I just can't drink it. All right, probably been about 5 minutes, and you can see now we have reached pretty much right at 300 degrees. There's 300 right there, 301. It's probably going to continue climbing. I'm not going to continue recording this. You get the point. If you want to trim the heat down less than what the warm setting would give you, and you may have a different crock pot. It may not even work for you, but you might want to check how it's made. This is basically a coil, so we're just looking at resistance on this, and we're able to trim the voltage on something like that. I'm not up with my crock pot terminology, but I think there are some induction crock pots. This is, I don't know. I don't know much about it. You just have to look at it yourself. Try it. If it don't work, get a different crock pot. Thanks for watching.